What's up, y'all? Back for another video today. Wow, look at that glare. That's wild. So, real quick, I want to cover a couple things with the Supra before we get on to the GR86 content. Couple updates. The ECU should be getting sent out around the 10th of June, so here in about a week and a half. Finally swapping over to MHD Plus because this current BM3 sucks. Wow, I am looking and my wipers, looks like I need to adjust those after I took those off because that doesn't look completely normal. Carbon fiber hood is done, finally. The dude texted me yesterday, said it's done and it should be getting sent out any day now. So maybe that in 2 weeks, maybe by the time I get my ECU back, I'll have a carbon hood. First things first, I kind of want to show you guys this. I'm also going to scoot the car forward because I pulled up really far. Ever since I installed the Velossa duct and did the high flow filter, my gas mileage, my average was 22.6, I think. Now it's 24.9. Anyways, today's video is going to be over the fourth brake light. So this guy right here. Now I say this is the most OEM plus mod I've ever done in my life because this is literally factory in Japan. So I'm making it more OEM in a sense. This is a kit I bought from Seibon, I believe is the name of it. Let's open this one-handed, maybe. Come on. Ugh. All right, yeah, so this is a kit I bought from Seibon. And it looks fairly simple. This is the wire kit, basically, and the LED bulb. This is the LED bulb. It's gonna sit right in there. Awesome. And it actually comes with a little piece for you to screw with, or screw into the brake light with. So that's cool. And then it comes with these little, I forget what these are called, but these are how we are gonna attach the wires to the brake light. So with this off, it looks like you didn't have to remove these now that I got to this step, but you do have to disconnect this electrical harness or electrical connector here. That way we can remove this. It looks like this is just gonna go right in here. And then after we do that, we just feed this in and then our whole brake light is pretty much ready to go back in. So we got the hole in there. As you can see, also that little piece is in there, so that's gonna be fun fishing out. I don't think you guys will care to sit here and watch me do this. Next, it looks like we just try to get this guy in. I assume it's gonna be difficult because it's gonna be such a tight seal with this, being that it doesn't screw in like this. You're really gonna have to like dig it in there and probably turn and press and everything. But I'm gonna put a little WD-40 on this just to help. Oh boy. Yeah, that's a tight fit. No joke, about 5-10 minutes later, I finally got it in. You can see that. That was a serious task. The best way I could say how to do it is basically put the light like this side against your chest and then use WD-40 on there because it's a really tight fit. Obviously, because you know you don't want to get water and moisture up in there, so it's gonna be a really tight fit. And then just take a rag and put over this, and then just press it in and try and like twist back and forth as you press against your chest. Cool. Looks like just this guy, and then there's no way that's it. Yep. There was a lot of noises after I popped that. There must have been rocks in there. So it looks like just take that off, and then these two, and this one. And it looks like it should slide out, but we'll see. To remove the tails, it's pretty easy. You just really pull straight back. So what I did is I put my fingers under this tab here, and then I kind of shifted the light up just a little bit, so I get my fingers under about right there, and I just pulled back and came right out. So now with the tail light removed, don't forget, you have this one little harness here. It's a little dirty already. So when you go to install this third brake light, or fourth brake light, you're not going to tap into these wires, because replacing that would obviously suck way more than just replacing a tail light. You're going to be cutting into these wires. Those are where you will use these to basically tap in with these. I'm gonna reinstall this back below, and I'm gonna bring these wires up here. I fished it down to where you can see that light down there. I'm fishing it down to that. It popped up on this side of the exhaust, which obviously is not the most ideal, but you can bring it around here, and then you bring it through this little piece. I don't know how much you'll be able to see now under the car. There's a little tab right there, right here, and behind that, and then where you see this light, you put it out through there, and then that takes you to where the factory harness comes out. I don't know if I can see it. It's in there somewhere. Factory harness is right here. Hello. Right there. Okay, so here's your posi tap. This side goes, cool. That side goes there, that side goes there, this one goes here. So it's fairly simple. You're gonna take this piece and you're gonna completely put it onto the wire. And then you take this side with the needle and you screw it into that side. So now this taps into the factory wire without really causing a whole lot of damage, meaning of like cutting it. So then you would take this guy and you'd feed it on the red one already, because it's gonna be red to red. And then you take it and then you insert it into this, because this is already going to be installed. So there you have it. That's what it's gonna look like. And I basically just took you guys through the little process there. That's how you tap them in. So now we'll take these guys out. And then what you do after that is we'll get the taillight over here. We'll feed these guys onto this wire as such. And then you just stick it in there, and then you tighten down this to where it gives a good connection. So again, how this is gonna go, because it is a little confusing. There is a blue wire on this, and there's a blue wire on this guy. But the blue goes to the pink, and then red to red, black to black. right, and they are all installed. Give them a little pull, they don't come out. I'm going to go ahead and reconnect, reconnect the taillight. Now that I got it back together, I'm gonna make sure this fourth brake light works before I reinstall the taillight and I didn't screw one down enough or something. Watching that video back, it works perfectly. If you guys saw in the very beginning, when that light came on, that was initially the brakes, so it comes on super bright. And then after that, I turned on the running lights. So if you saw, it was slightly dim along with the tail lights. And then when I pressed the brake, it got brighter. So it does exactly what it's supposed to do. Check out that video, little parent mount there. Taillight is back in, and you can see we have some strangling wires. So I'm going to get the slack together and zip tie it probably to this bracket that's right here. That way I can get it out of the way, but I'm gonna try and hide it up in here so the exhaust doesn't melt them. Last thing I wanna add to this video is I finally bought a wireless CarPlay thing. I bought it's Tyrion? I don't know, it was the #1 best seller on Amazon for wireless CarPlay or whatever, and it fits great. Like, I can plug it in there and it sits in this little pocket. I can close this, I don't have any issues. I have no lag. It takes probably 5, 6, 7 seconds for my phone to connect to it once the car starts, but realistically, I mean, you're already sitting here for 5 to 6 seconds just getting yourself situated when you get in the car. So I think it's perfect. I have zero lag. Audio quality is like top tier. I think it was $59.99. I will put a link down below for what I got, and that's where I'm gonna end this video. I thought that was a cool install. I'm really happy about how this turned out. I think it looks great. If you guys have any questions about that, let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See you.